You're listening to the Amazing Facts Daily Devotional. Today's topic, Marvin Olasky, From Communist to Christian, Part 1. In May 1970, students at Yale University were given weeks off in order to participate in the myriad of anti-war protests held around the nation. America had just gone full throttle into Vietnam, sparking a wave of student demonstrations replete with the National Guard, tear gas guns, and rock throwing. Among them was an undergraduate named Marvin Olasky, a Jew-turned-atheist. While Olasky did not throw any stones, he was angry. He resented those rich, stuck-up pigs who flaunted their fancy clothes and colored televisions and carpeted homes. Born into a poor Jewish home to a father with more brains than money and a mother who was never happy, Olasky grew up trained in the ways of class envy. He attended Hebrew school but learned only that the Old Testament was a culturally significant book of fictional stories. At 14, he became an atheist after reading the likes of Sigmund Freud and H.G. Wells, convinced that God was a coping mechanism for those woefully disappointed by their own parents. Intellectually superior and proud of it, he excelled at Yale, celebrated for his emerging socialist ideology. He reveled in the progressive age of the 1970s, an era of hippies and anti-war rallies, of Black Panthers and feminism, of liberation. He seemed groomed for the Communist Party, which he joined in 1972. But it was during his years at the University of Michigan, where earning his doctorate in American culture, that Olasky finally got his first dose of true religion. It all began one afternoon on November 1st, 1973, when Olasky settled down in his room for a bit of light reading. A faithful communist, he opened Lenin's Socialism and Religion for the second time, thinking to brush up on the relationship between atheism and communism. Lenin advocates atheism as the basis for communism. At 3 p.m., he finished the pamphlet, and instead of heading to the library as he had planned, he merely sat stock still in his chair, churning and chomping on, among other things, the following question: how do I know that there isn't a God? Have you been taught to believe that the Bible is a collection of fables? How can we know that the Bible is 100% factual? Our key Bible text today comes from Romans chapter 1 and verse 20. For the invisible things of Him from the creation of the world are clearly seen, being understood by the things that are made, even His eternal power and Godhead, so that they are without excuse. Thank you for listening to the Amazing Facts Daily Devotional.